Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, I want to share with you one of the most beautiful and inspiring stories in human history, the story of Prophet Yousaf as. His life is not just a story, it's a divine lesson about patience, faith, and destiny. It's a reminder that no matter how dark life seems, Allah's plan is always working for our good. Prophet Yousaf, as was the son of Prophet Yaqub and from childhood he was blessed with extraordinary beauty, wisdom, and purity of heart. His father deeply loved him, not out of favoritism, but because he saw in him the signs of prophethood. One night, young Yousaf had a dream that changed his life forever. He saw 11 stars, the sun, and the moon bowing down to him. When he told his father, Prophet Yaqub understood this dream was a prophecy, a sign that Yousaf would one day be chosen by Allah for a great mission. But Yaqub has also warned him, "My son, do not tell your brothers about this dream, for they might become jealous." Sadly, jealousy did take root in their hearts. His brothers couldn't bear the love their father had for Yousaf. They plotted together, saying, "Let's get rid of him, and our father's love will be only for us." One day they convinced their father to let Yousaf come with them, promising to take care of him. But instead they threw their innocent brother into a deep, dark well. Imagine a young boy alone in darkness, betrayed by his own brothers. Yet, even in that darkness, Yousaf didn't lose faith. He trusted that Allah was watching over him. This moment shows the first great lesson of his story. When everyone leaves you, Allah never does. A passing caravan stopped by the well and found Yousaf. They pulled him out and sold him as a slave in Egypt. He was bought by a nobleman known as Al-Aziz. Despite the pain of separation and slavery, Yousaf remained honest, humble, and faithful to Allah. His character was so pure that he earned respect from everyone around him. But his trials didn't end there. The wife of Al-Aziz tried to tempt Yousaf, but he refused her, saying, "I seek refuge in Allah. My Lord has been good to me." This act of purity led to false accusations against him, and he was thrown into prison not because he did wrong, but because he chose righteousness. Now think about this, a man who had done nothing wrong was in prison. Most people would lose hope, but Yousaf has turned his prison into a classroom of faith. He spoke to the prisoners about Allah, about truth, and about dreams. Allah gave him the gift of interpreting dreams, and through this gift, Yousaf has brought light to the darkness of others. One day, the king of Egypt had a troubling dream, 7 fat cows being eaten by 7 thin ones, and 7 green ears of corn and 7 dry ones. None of his advisers could explain it, but one of the king's servants remembered Yousaf from prison. He told the king about him, and Yousaf was brought to interpret the dream. Yousaf explained that Egypt would have 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of severe famine, and he advised the king to save food during the good years. The king was amazed by his wisdom and immediately freed him, appointing him as the treasurer of Egypt, one of the most powerful positions in the land. From the darkness of the well to the throne of Egypt, such is the power of Allah's plan. Every test Yousaf faced was a step toward his destiny. Years later, the famine struck. People came to Egypt from faraway lands to buy food, including Yousaf's own brothers. They didn't recognize him, but Yousaf recognized them. Imagine that moment. The same brothers who threw him into the well now stood before him, hungry and helpless. Yousaf could have punished them. He could have reminded them of their cruelty. But instead he forgave them, saying, "No blame will there be upon you today. May Allah forgive you. He is the most merciful of the merciful." This moment teaches us one of the greatest lessons in the Quran. Forgiveness is stronger than revenge. Eventually, Yousaf revealed his identity and reunited with his father and brothers. When his father and family entered Egypt, the dream he saw as a child came true: the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowing to him in respect, a symbol of Allah's promise fulfilled. Dear brothers and sisters, The story of Prophet Yousaf as teaches us that life will test us, people may betray us, and situations may seem hopeless, but if we hold on to faith, patience, and integrity, Allah will raise us higher than we can ever imagine. Every stage of Yousaf's journey, the well, the slavery, the prison, and the palace, shows that Allah's plan is always perfect, even when we don't understand it. The key is Sabr, patience, and tawakkul, trust in Allah. So whenever you face challenges in life, remember Yousaf. Remember that the same Allah who brought him out of the well can bring you out of any darkness. His story is proof that the light of faith will always defeat the darkness of despair. May Allah grant us the patience of Yousaf, the wisdom of Yaqub, and the ability to forgive as they did. Ameen. Thank you for listening.